We're gonna go with it. Go live.
Yeah,
Sure.
we're good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me put some music on. Let's start with this with the proper way of doing it.
I need to hide my drugs back there.
Did you really just say that? We are live now.
No, I did. I don't. Of course not. I'm TOKUSATSU. I am wholesome. I don't swear. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. I don't. M.
Hello, everybody in chat. Can we just get a little confirmation that you can hear us? I see Thomas is in chat already. Hello.
Oh, I should probably go on YouTube and look at the stream.
Sorry, don't worry about it.
Actually, I should
Well, we're
probably subscribe to you. real
Wait, you
quick.
what? Hey, wait a second.
No, that checks out.
Sorry. If it makes you feel any better, I haven't subbed to Thomas either.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Guys, are you listening to this? Okay.
Oh, so wait, they can't see us, right?
Not you. No, yeah. No worry.
Okay, then I'll be right back.
No worries. They can hear you, but they can't see you.
He's just leaked. It's not subscribed to anyone.
I know. Shock.
Hey, chat, while you're listening and you can't see me, the two numbers, the numbers on the front of my credit card are 1,
Nah!
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many numbers are on a credit card? I actually don't know. I don't know when to stop.
Uh-huh.
And then the numbers on the back are 5, 6, 7, 8.
What is going on? Why is this being weird?
Okay, there we go.
Okay, there we go.
Are you just sitting there for like 10 minutes saying testing your chat? I mean, your mic.
I would not be surprised.
Well, see, the thing is, like, I have two computers side by side set up here, and so like for like 2 minutes, I was like panicking and trying to rush things, and I was clicking, and I was like, why can't you guys hear me? Why am I not talking? I didn't realize, oh, I have my first computer on, not my second one, so then I just like rushed to plug everything in, and that's when you guys saw
Wow.
me like get my cables out, and then, like,
Believable.
Damn.
uh,
Hello,
Totally.
everybody. Okay, how are we feeling, guys? Are we about ready? I think I'm about done with the prep for you guys. So,
hello and
So-
welcome to TOKUSATSU Showdown.
do you even remember what we're here for?
Like, I don't know what it's about.
Oh my gosh. Typical, guys, huh? Typical. Don't worry, I will explain everything. Cool. Actually, I'm going to turn off the music so we can actually hear each other. Hello. Shall we start?
Also, well, before we start, I just want to show you guys. I got a liberal driver yesterday, and it's cute, but like it's really tiny. Like I was not expecting it to be like this tiny.
You know they can't
Well, thought it was
see
gonna
you yet.
attach into the ice stamp. Well, we can see him. It's fine.
Yeah, I wanted to show you guys specifically Kezza Henshin and Thomas Jujubee.
Oh, sorry, guys. Not yet. You guys can't see this yet.
You know about the love cough sounds, Marcos?
There's love calls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, I gotta return this then.
That's the reaction I was expecting.
Not really, no. Anyway, shall
You know,
we...
Kind of looks like a gun.
Oh my god. Don't give him the gun. No!
Anyway, yes, we can start.
Okay, we're gonna start now, guys, after that very chaotic beginning. Anyway, so, welcome everyone to TOKUSATSU Showdown, where I, the host, Kezza Henshin, gather your favorite TokuTubers. Well, we've got Thomas and we've got Marcus, so... No, I'm joking. Where we gather your favorite TokuTubers and make them go head-to-head, competing for you, the viewer, to vote for their case. But what are they arguing about, you may ask? Oh, that their favorite Kamen Rider is the best. Now, the aim of the game is to please and persuade, but can they persuade that you... sorry, not that you, but that a random Kamen Rider that they are given live on stream is the best? Let's see. Shall we go with it, guys? I think we should. I think we should go. Anyway, so let me quickly go to here. Welcome, everyone. If you have any questions, please let me know. This is the first stream we've ever done like this, so it's all going to be uphill or downhill from here. It is the starting of this stream, so if you have any other thoughts of how I can improve it, please let us know. But for now, let's welcome our players. We have, which way is it? That way. We got Thomas, GGB, and we got Markusatsu, whichever way you are. There we go. Anyway, so do you guys have anything to say before we start this stream? No?
Oh, I thought you said
M. Oh.
I did say M.
I thought you just went no. But
so,
that's fine.
Yeah, I have a few things. Let me just whip out my. Where's my phone? Dang it.
On that note, I think we should just start. He can't even find his phone, so this is gonna go.
Here's one of them, but I need my other one. Where's my?
The M in Marco stands for money bag.
I had like an actual whole like speech ready to, but I can't find my phone. So,
that's really helpful.
Never mind.
Okay, so for now, we are just going to start with how is this going to work out? We are going to go through different rounds. There's 3 rounds and then a bonus round, which will have 3 parts. Hopefully, someone will win by the end of this. Maybe it's not going to be a tie, which I accidentally I've just realized it could be very much a tie, and I didn't even realize how this could end. But it's fine. We've got 3 rounds. So let us work out what their Kamen Riders are going to be. So we're going to go over to my little spinny one. I just realized your face is covered, Thomas. I'm so sorry. It's fine. We'll be quick. We'll be quick. So which era are we going to do?
I hope it's not Showa.
It's not. Don't worry. It's Heisei Part 2. Heisei Part 2 is our era. Heisei Part 2. How do we feel about that, guys? Heisei Part 2.
Those are the most shows I've seen, I think. Actually, I don't. I haven't done the numbers on that.
Great, cool.
As long as it's not Kiva, I'm glad.
That's part 1.
That's next time. That's next time.
Yeah,
you say 1, Mark.
I'm gonna try and get it.
Like, I'm glad it's not Kiva.
Anyway, so Thomas, as our player A, what is your rider gonna be? Who are you defending this round? Oh, sorry, I should probably go over to the green screen. And we have Kamen Rider Gaim for Thomas.
Ooh.
Interesting. Okay, Marcus, what are you going to be defending?
Ooh, I hope it's not Gaim.
Give Marcus Gio.
Oh, okay, now, ooh, Kamen Rider Double!
Oh my gosh, this is easy. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna sweep Thomas. This is so easy.
No.
So we got Kamen Rider Gaim for Thomas, and Kamen Rider W for Marcus. How are we feeling about this?
Fake fan.
So.
The whole so the whole point of this for everyone, if you don't know what we're doing, we are trying to defend these characters or these people that we're now going to talk about. So we're going to start off with round 1. Wait, do you guys actually need to do a bit of research? Or do you guys, are you pretty confident? No? Okay.
Yeah, I've accessed my entire Gaim database in my head.
Okay.
I've never seen Double, so.
You've never seen Double? How have you never seen? Okay.
I've seen Double like 4 times at this point.
I was gonna say, I would be shocked if he hadn't seen Double. Okay, cause if we needed a timer to search, I would give you 1 minute to do all the research you needed. And I had a really cool timer. Can I just show you anyway? I put a lot of effort into this stream.
Yeah, we can put on the timer, it's fine.
Okay, here is the timer.
Put on the timer.
Wow, fancy.
I got like a little timer for it and everything.
So like, I actually like, I had this whole thing set up where like you were gonna give us time to research, and Thomas was gonna be like typing, and I was gonna be there on my on my phone like this reading, and I'd be like, I don't even need research. I'm just gonna watch a video.
Oh no. Well, to be honest, we don't need time with these ones. I think Gaim and W are quite
I was gonna watch the history of.
wow.
In a minute? Oh, fast forwarded like times 5 or something.
Anyway, so now we don't actually need the timer.
The timer.
We don't need the
I
timer.
wanted to see it go out.
Don't worry, I'll show you
Timer is very
after.
cute, though.
Thank you. It had
Yay.
music in the background as well. I thought it was very fun. But
Wow.
I
Wow.
had like actual like elements to this. Anyway, so let's go to round 1. So round 1, I want you to describe your rider, but the rider's suit specifically, as if it was the best suit ever. Convince the chat to make them agree that your rider is the best. So for this round, we're going to do suits only. And I'm only going to give you a minute or so to talk about it. So, player A, Thomas, would you like to start by defending Kamen Rider Gaim's suit for the audience, please?
Okay, so guys, chat, guys, gals, in betweens. Imagine a really, really cool looking samurai, right? It's a super cool samurai suit. You've got blue undersuit. You got cool designs on it. You've got armor, a cool long sword, a cool other sword that shoots gun bullets. It's a gun and it's a sword. A crest on the head, cool looking visor. Then it's oranges. Add in a little. He's a little fruity. You got a bunch of oranges, and it looks really cool. It's like, wait, how did they manage to make this samurai thing really cool, even though it's just an orange? They opened up an orange, but the orange looks really cool. I'm realizing I should have gone the other way, but it's fine. It looks cool. Trust me.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah.
Let's go to player B, Marcus. What do you have to say about Kamen Rider Double's suit?
So this is easy. Close your eyes and imagine you're in a noir detective world. You're trying to investigate something. There's like a sepia tone or a black and white filter with you. You see a person with a long trench coat, but underneath that trench coat is not just a human, but it's a superhero. Half black, half purple, half green. You know? Very sleek, very modern, but you can still see the superhero suit in this noir world because they're a detective. The green half shows off that it has some wind elements to it. The black half shows off that it's a serious tone, but it can still put up a fight if it wants to because it combines not only the world of detectives and noir and superheroes, but also the old and new. It has the old visualness of a 70s superhero, or the modern way where it's sleek and clean and kind of simplistic, but you can see all the details in between. Because not only that, it has a W on its head because it's winning. It's a winning detective Kamen Rider superhero. Very clean, very modern, sleek, simple, to the point, and that's all you need. And the colors are cool.
Cool, thank you
Good
for that.
question.
And
Did
what-
you say it was half purple?
and half
I'm
green?
colorblind.
And
Oh,
half
my bad,
black?
I'm sorry.
How is
I
it?
said, like,
Half, half, half.
I'll show you a half.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay,
Try to
so
different.
I'm going to give you guys, however long it takes for them to answer this, the audience, I'm going to give you guys a chance to maybe argue against another person's statement. So, guys, discuss for however long this takes to ask the community. You ready? I don't know how long these are going to be. Okay, go.
I already destroyed Marcus's argument because
True.
he said half. He halves, and that's not mathematically correct. So I'm giving you failing points.
Yeah, well, you're
Ooh.
sneaky.
Will that be enough to persuade chat, though?
So well.
I'm gonna vote for myself. Wow. Okay, I see. Thomas, 80%.
I haven't voted yet.
Excuse me.
Should I vote for you, Marcus?
Wow.
Ooh.
And I thought I had like. Oh,
Oh,
I
50-50.
said that pretty well.
It's 50-50 and then
You said
50.
it.
There's a third 50.
sits to pull out the liver.
Farewell, Thomas.
Any statements from chat? Any statements from chat about their statements, or are we carrying?
Oh shoot! Wait, it's leaning towards Marcus. No?
Oh,
Let's
really?
go. It's
Marcus
Okay.
52%. Fruits are stinky. Oranges are lame, says people in chat. I'm going to vote for Kezza. Thank you.
I'm gonna vote for Kezza as well.
Thank you. I did so much in this. Maybe I should add
I
me
will
into these.
Kezza.
He has a sword that's a gun and provides vitamin C. He's based. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to give you 3, 2, 1. End poll. Who has won this then?
Oh, I hope I won.
Thomas won!
What?
51%!
Marcus,
Wow.
I think it's time to count up your sins.
Ooh! Damn. 1, 2, 1 to Thomas. Well done, Thomas. How are you feeling?
I'm happy. I took the first dub.
Yeah, first dub for Thomas.
That's it. Yep.
Well, I
Literally, I guess.
have to say something though. You have been hit by the Batsu blue shell, unfortunately,
What the
Thomas. No, only Thomas though.
Oh.
Only Thomas. So, for people who don't know what the Batsu blue shell is, it's something I've added. Do you know, for example, Mario Kart, where you get hit by the blue shell? When you're winning in this game, you get hit by the Batsu blue shell, and you will have to do a Batsu challenge to continue. So, for the next round,
What does Batsu mean?
Batsu is like a punishment game in Japan.
Okay.
Have you ever seen Gaki no Tsuki or anything like that? Or like Silent Library? No?
No.
Okay, so Silent Library is like, they're in a library and you have to be really quiet, and if they make a noise, and they go through all these challenges, if they make a noise, it's very old Japanese TV. Someone walks in and bats them on the ass with the bat. Well, it's like an inflatable one, but it's like a challenge. It's a punishment challenge.
Ow. Are you
So-
going to do that?
No, how am I going to do that all the way in
Okay.
America? I'm in the UK.
I have to make sure.
I'll just make sure that I'm okay. No, so the punishment this time, don't worry, is that you won't be able to say your title. So you won't be able to say Kamen Rider Ghost, like Ghost in your title if your thing is Kamen Rider Ghost. So you just can't say Gaim. So it's not too bad for a Batsu Blue Shell.
Okay.
You're safe, kind of. So, for the next round, we are going to be talking about the character. Wait, I've done this wrong. Where is it? No, sorry, we're going to talk about the character. So we're not going to talk about the suit. We're not talking about the world. We are talking about the person that is our Kamen Rider. So hopefully you guys will be able to explain your Kamen Riders perfectly. This round, we're going to start with... Oh, thank you, Gasly Senpai, for joining us. Thank you so much. Anyway, so for this second round, we are going to start with player B, Marcus. Please defend your Kamen Rider, the Kamen Rider character as much as you can, and try and win a point this time. How is it cheating? How is this cheating?
There's 2 of them.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, true. Anyway,
Yes.
start. You can start whenever you can.
The 2-in-1 detective of Kamen Rider Double, Shotaro and Philip. 2 people to create one. That means 2 people who share the singular brain cell. One is super smart and has access to the Gaia library, Philip, and the other is a half-boiled detective who has lots of comedic moments, but very serious moments, as Philip is his closest friend, and they both have to figure things out together as one person. And while Gaim is Fruit Jesus, not everyone believes in the Fruit Jesus, and definitely Shotaro and Philip need to trust on themselves beyond just a god or a Fruit Jesus. They need to actually get into this world and fight for each other and for what they believe is right in their city of Futo, the Windy City. And while Philip is very hard-headed and focused on a lot of things that he doesn't really care about, Shotaro is there to help him steer him in the right paths, because they're more than just friends. They have this brotherly bond, And throughout the whole series, throughout all the movies, you see this relationship grow with both of them, and not just them, but also with the whole cast of characters that they interact with their
Oh,
confidants that they talk to throughout the city.
Oh,
And Shotaro to me is one of the best characters, one of the best con writers of all time, because not only does he have drip and swag, not only does he have the coolest hat of all time, but he's a character that constantly grows from the very beginning with the half-boiled "I can't do this" to the very end of like, yes, I can do this because I have Philip, Akiko, Terui, everybody by my side. And Philip, he grows as well. Not as much, but he does grow from this very timid young boy of hey, I know pretty much everything in this world, but I'm not gonna leave my room, to I want to know what's out there. And together they really do become the two-in-one detective, the two-in-one common writer that deserve to protect not only the city, but the world.
wow. That was poetic. Very, very beautiful stuff
man.
there. Anyway, player A,
Oh, no.
Thomas, can you take it away? Please defend your rider, Kamen Rider Gaim.
All right. Kota Kazuraba, in his season of Kamen Rider, goes on the hero's journey. Starts off as a normal dude. They essentially portray him as like a child, I think. And then as the show goes on, he becomes more and more mature. Actually, a lot of his show is built around the idea of becoming more mature, going from children to adults. You can see that in a lot of his growth throughout the show, because he starts off as this kid around with the new toys he's gotten, and he's having a lot of fun with it. And then as the show goes on, he has like his moment of rejecting the call to become a hero, as he realizes he could be hurting people, and then realizes that if people are getting hurt, maybe he has to step in and help them. So he does step in and helps them, and chooses to become a rider, an armored rider again, in order to save people. And as the show goes on, he keeps pushing himself further and further and further, choosing to help people in different ways, trying to bring a lot of warring people together, because there's obviously in a lot of his season. What am I being recorded? Epic. I can't focus now. I'm on camera.
You got this.
And he spends a lot of the show just trying to be like a nice guy. Like at the same time, he's becoming more and more mature in on this path of growth. Everyone else, his normal traits of just trying to be a good person and getting people together are still shining through as he brings together all of these different factions and characters that hate each other most of the time, bring them together to become one singular entity trying to save the world. And eventually it culminates in the ending of his show, where he sacrifices his own humanity in order to save everyone. So Kota goes on this really interesting journey. He starts off as our typical goody two shoes, happy go lucky protagonist, and goes on this growth of becoming more mature and accepting of how hard the world is, stuff like that, but still maintaining his happy go luckiness in order to become like a better person. Essentially, he goes from a child to an adult. Pretty much it.
Nice. Cool. Thank you so much, chat. Have they done enough to get your point this time? So let's ask the
Anything else,
community.
Marcos?
And for I didn't time the last one. I apologize. That's my fault. So I'm gonna time it for 1 minute, guys. You have 1 minute to vote for your person. So go. Vote.
Okay, guys, for reals this time. Do a pose or something, I guess. Again, Thomas, there you go.
No way, I'll do that way. Doing the
Wait,
W.
I was trying to do the Ichigo, but I guess it's
sorry.
backwards for us.
Here, I'll post
I
it
mean,
to
it's
our,
fine. Now we
our
can match
chat.
it up.
Yes, please. I want to save
Who
that.
wins this round? Oh, it's
But who wins
50-50.
this round? Who wins this round? Oh, very close again, guys. I'm not surprised that chat is so like close, but like 50-50. Ooh.
I don't
Someone
know,
said
I feel like
Thomas
I
is
had
kinky,
that one.
but I agree. Unlucky.
I have just realized we have pretty much answered the third round, so I'm going to change the third round slightly. We've got 8 seconds. Go, go, go. Who's going to win?
Round?
The third round was going to talk about the best plot, but we've pretty much kind of covered that, haven't we? Okay, that is...
What plot and bubble?
Excuse me, there is a whole lot of plot, especially with PI. I can give you 2 big, ginormous reasons why it
was not Futopia.
Anyway,
Yeah,
so
still.
round 2.
Disqualify you for bringing anime into this.
Oh, actually, that's my job. I'm the guest. I'm the quiz master. You can't do that. It's okay. I'm the game master.
Your mask,
I do actually have a mask.
Oh.
There you go. I've got my guy, and then my Geats one. Anyway, so round 2 goes to Marcus. Well done. 1-1. How are we feeling, guys?
Wow, now you need to count up your sins, Thomas.
Oh, damn, bringing that back. Anyway, so for the round 3, we pretty much answered that. And of course, as I said from the beginning, this is the first time we're doing this, so things may not go right. But I'm going to change round 3 to be about the best villains of your show. So quickly come up with a villain from the show.
Can we change that?
Why?
Oh man, I think Thomas got this one.
I mean, I was gonna go with the best plot. What's better for a round about the villains or round about the plot?
I can explain the plot better than the villains.
I mean, what are we gonna do? I'm gonna let chat decide this. Chat, plot or villain? Let's have a look. Gonna do it really quickly. Plot or villain? Which one? Okay, I want to know because I want to make this better for everyone. So, do we want to do villain or plot?
Double has like 2 villains and they both say like 1 line, so I don't know.
I mean, there's like 5 villains in this show.
The entirety of Museum like barely counts. They're just people who think drugs are cool.
Oh my god.
Have the guy in the Black Sun. Have Kento's fiance. Have.
Well, don't say it all now.
Fiance's sister. I'm just letting him know.
I'm just letting him know.
I just reminded him of the characters in the show he's the
Well, there's the ultimate guy at the end as well. Okay, so...
No, yes, let's remind him of that, because I just know we did defend that. So.
Yeah, I mean, the plot is at 31%, villains is 69%, so I think that's...
Nice.
That's very nice. So, I'm going to say we're going to end the poll there, and we will be going with the villain of the show. So, for round 3, please describe the villains of the show. Try and convince the chat, and we will be starting with player A, Thomas. So, Marcus, maybe do a bit of research if you're feeling a bit unsure about it. Oh, there we go. So, please, player A, Thomas, please defend the villains of your show, Kamen Rider Gaim.
I have a quick question. Am
Yes.
I allowed to say the name of the season again?
Oh, yes. Oh, I forgot about that. Whoops. Uh-oh. Marcus, you have now got the butts and blue chat, the blue thing. So
I'm not in the lead. We're tied.
No, but you won the last round.
Technically makes you in the lead.
But you don't. You can say
lead.
you can now say Gaim now again though, Thomas. So it's just for this round. Marcus, I'm going to choose a random word from chat. So chat, please put some random words in the chat, please. You have to incorporate this word into your explanation, please. So let's have a look. What is... Please, Jack, give us a word. Fruity. Barons. Peen. Do you really want to put that in there? Detective. Chat are being very nice to you, by the way. Busty. Apple. Egg. Memory. Chat are being very, very nice to you. They could have said some random stuff in this.
I was expecting bad words or like
Sus.
something naughty.
Okay, so I'm gonna choose from this word list.
I hope it's busted.
No, I'm gonna have you say
Also,
Majin.
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 What?
Just like that one. I don't know how you incorporate that one.
Exactly, it's
Yeah,
supposed
what
to be
the heck?
hard. Even if you
I
say
just say it randomly and it's in character. I don't know.
Now I need to look up Majin's katakana so I can explain pronounce it right.
Said it fine. It's fine.
or is that me being a bit too mean?
Majin.
I feel like
Oh,
it's said
okay.
it because I don't know how he incorporates that.
These nuts.
Maybe not put that in there.
Incorporate that.
Okay, if that's a bit too hard for the first round, first time I will do this, let's go with Sussy then.
Well, I was ready to incorporate Majin into how bad she is compared to the villains in Double.
I mean, if you want to go with that, you're very much welcome to. I'm not going to determine this. So, please, Thomas,
Whoa.
player A, please
Okay.
describe your villains and defend them for chat, please.
Time has one of the most interesting villain factions in the franchise, or at least in the seasons I've seen, where for a good chunk of the show, there's not a real villain faction. Like, it's kind of hard to say what's the real villain faction in Gaim, because in most Kamen Rider, you'd say it's the monsters. The monsters they fight are the villains. In Gaim, for a lot of the show, the monsters are just monsters. There's nothing more to them. They're just monsters from another dimension. Real bad guys are the other humans, the Yggdrasil, but they're operating in the background. So a lot of the beginning, for like lot of the beginning, there's not really a clear bad guy. It's just fighters being mean to each other. It's just a bunch of little petty rivalries, and then eventually you're like, oh, the real bad guys are Yggdrasil, and then we start to build towards this thing where we have a big bad guy faction. But in the background, we still have the monsters that are operating as normal monsters. Eventually, at least from our perspective, they go on this kind of chain of evolution where they go from mindless monsters to, wait, there are people becoming these monsters to some of these monsters can talk. They're just monsters that talk. So eventually, we build up to the typical monster general faction over time in the season. Then that changes the whole trajectory of the show, where we go from people being bad guys, writers being in rivalries, then writers being like just straight up bad guys, and the big corporation is the bad guys like Shocker or something, to monsters are now individually their own separate bad guys, which dwarfs the human bad guys by like a long shot.
Okay.
Now we have more bad guys. Then even then, like, it takes another step of escalation towards the end, where I guess we essentially merge humans and bad guys as the monsters in multiple ways, alliances or through literal people merging into monsters. So I would say it's this really interesting story of evolution, the monster faction, because I mean, there are like interesting characters in terms of the villain faction, like Ryoma, that actor, but the character is a lot of fun for like what it's worth, like establishing that he made all the jingles because he literally says he was bored, or it was a guilty pleasure. And he gave us everyone's favorite jingles ever or something. And then what like people love Zangetsu, and he's part of that villain faction for most of it. Michi is one of the most interesting villains because he's starts off as a hero, but he really wasn't, and he kind of goes on this corruption arc, becomes crazier and crazier. So I mean, it has like both. It has this really interesting evolution of the villains where they go from just monsters to full blown like odds and people working for big corporations. And you've got little moments with characters that have like striking personalities and that just like tie the whole thing together. So
Cool.
Kamen Rider Gaim has a lot of villains, I guess.
A lot of
They all
villains.
really flow together.
Nice. Cool. Marcus, have you come up with a fighting chance to go against Thomas's one?
So when I was looking down on my phone and I was Googling a couple things, and I just realized that, yeah, I think I could beat Thomas with this one.
Ooh, okay. So, player B, Marcus, please defend your villains against Kamen Rider Gaim and Thomas. Please, go forth.
So, while Gaim has a lot of gray areas, I believe Double has a lot of those gray areas too, but they're more put into the subtle behind the scenes fact, and more so that a lot of the villains fight with each other more so than the heroes. And I think that's more true to real life, especially in a detective story, because you have a couple of factions. You have Museum, you have Foundation X, and you just have regular humans that are just trying to live their lives. And that's mostly what I wanted to focus on at first, because humanity as a concept of villainy and evil, of course, you've heard it 1,000 times, but I think in Double, it's played up very well because a lot of the times, you don't know these people. You just know a couple sentences of their backstory. Maybe one of them ran away from home. Maybe one of them was just really addicted to these Gaia memories that they've been having for a while. And I think that really is personal to a lot of us, where we know someone or something. Maybe it's not as crazy as like a drug addiction, but it could just be a regular addiction. Maybe someone indulges too much in one thing. And Double shows that in a lot of ways, it can be okay, but if you take the wrong thing, then it really is the wrong thing, and things just escalate more and more until you just can't handle it anymore, and then Double has to beat you up with a rider kick. And I think those day-to-day stories really are some of the best things that's comparable to Gaim, because while Gaim has a direct narrative about these people trying to get to a certain point in the world, trying to fight for what they believe in, yada yada, these factions everywhere all at once, I think the people in Double in this city, in this lively city, just have to learn from their own mistakes. They have to learn that sometimes it's not okay to do these things. They have to learn that what they think is right is not right, because it ends up hurting not only themselves but the people they love. And while other factions like Museum and Foundation X do try to push this narrative even further with what they believe is right, which is usually just money or the world domination in Museum's mind, I think Foundation X more so is the embodiment of, hey, an evil corporation that wants to rule the world with money. And I think that's just a lot of fun. And the Utopia Dopant is a really cool design. And the steps they take to reach that ultimate climax, the pinnacle of the final fight between Double and Foundation X, or at least in the show, it builds up quite a bit, because you realize, hey, these drugs, these Gaia memories that people have been taking came from Foundation X, and they're slowly trying to take over the world by these people's addictions. And hey, I think that's a really neat story idea to incorporate a villain faction. And Museum is just the middleman, because I'm pretty sure all of us buy Toku toys, and I can kind of personalize this more by saying Foundation X sells us these toys, and we buy them anyway because we like them. And Foundation X, or a Museum, I should say, not Foundation X, but Museum sells us these toys that we really like, and we realize, hey, that's a lot of money that we're spending. This was a lot of money, But at the same time, it can be okay, because there are stories in Double where these Gaia memories have actually helped people. The memories that Double and Axel use themselves, they help people by using the own villain item that they sell to these people in Futo.
That's not from
and I
Double.
think you're a Double.
You're
And
not
I
allowed to
think
speak.
And I think everything that incorporates everything I said, the people, Foundation X, Museum, it just really embodies humanity, personalized want for something, a personalized ideal that, hey, I want this, but do I really want this?
Wow.
And besides Museum has Akihiko, he's one of the greatest villains ever, so there you go.
Oh, okay. Very confident stance there from Marcus. I saw some shaking heads from Thomas. So I'm going to put in the poll now. Please vote for who you think won your...
I have a question.
Yes, what's the question?
Didn't say the word.
You did say sussy! Oh, imagine! Wow. Oh.
Well, what happens now? Do I get spanked?
Yeah,
or
executed.
something?
I can't do...
Executed? What? With this? Do I just like...
Yeah.
Well, the issue is, I'm gonna let chat decide. Does Marcus? I have to change the poll now. Can Marcus get a point? Can Marcus participate in the next poll? That's the question.
Come on,
Can
that was
he
like
participate in the poll?
That was
We
one
are
of the
going to
best
find
speeches I've
out.
ever had. That was
Someone-
like...
Someone thought it was scripted. They said his Marco's speech is scripted. And
I've-
his speech's ability is great.
Can who win? Oh no, sorry, I've done that really badly.
Who wins
Can
this
he
round?
participate
participate?
in the poll? Can he participate in the poll is the question. Yes or no? Can he
Voted yes,
participate
Marco.
in the poll? Because you didn't do the Batsu challenge.
That just a
Doesn't
free
Marcus sus-
win then? Like,
Unfortunately,
come
yeah.
on,
Because you didn't say sussy.
Moga.
Marcus is so sad.
So easy because we're talking about the villains. You could just say, you literally could have started and say, these villains are sussy, and then keep going.
You
This is so
could have.
Or alternatively, special form 12 was suggested Marcos has to change his name back to Ornak.
I'm down for that.
You have
Come
to
on,
refer to yourself in the
guys.
third person as Ornak for the rest of the
For the rest of the stream,
Or neck.
I think it's a bit mean to, because it is the first stream and it is the first time you've done a Batsu challenge. So come on, guys, have a heart. Let him join back in.
I'm providing another option.
Yeah, true.
He still has a punishment, but he'll still vote or be in the poll.
But he
It's
just
50-50,
can't. He
though.
just can't. Ooh, it is
Refer to himself as
50-50.
Ornak.
Come on, guys, have a heart.
Marcos the Ornak
I'm about to make a deal with the devil with my vice stamp.
with your fat snake devil.
Okay, I have stopped the poll. Oh my gosh, 51%.
Ooh.
Yes, he can participate in the poll. So let's go with the actual poll. Who wins this round? Thomas
Everyone's forgotten our arguments now.
or Marcos?
We should do them all again.
Okay, there you go. Do you guys... Come
While
on.
you guys are voting, I
Yeah?
do want to point out.
What?
Remember, Gaim final boss. It's the secondary rider. Double final boss.
It's a random guy.
Who is it? It's a guy. He drops things. That's his whole.
It's
Look,
it's the Utopia Dopan. Yeah,
It's not.
You-
No.
he's cool.
It's just a guy. No.
It's just a guy.
Demon inside me, delete Majin from existence.
They're friends.
Oh no. So 20 seconds left, guys. 20 seconds left. Thomas, you are kind of bashing this through. So with the rest of time, we got about 10 seconds. I'm going to quickly explain the next round. So Thomas, at this point you'd be winning, but I have added a bonus round
Hooray.
because I want to give anyone a chance. There's no more Batsu blue shells. It's only for the first 2 rounds, so no worries there. Thomas, you have won that second point now, so there you
Special
go.
Form makes a good point. The final boss of double is actually the energy dopant.
I was gonna say, it's that random guy, yeah.
I wasn't even thinking of that. I was just going.
Oh, it was
He's
just-
a random guy.
It's actually Philip's death. That's the final boss, but nobody remembers
Oh,
that.
spoilers!
Oh,
Not all of us have seen double. I have.
okay, sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry.
Good.
It's over a decade old if you haven't seen it at this point.
Oh,
True.
Decades the season before Marcos.
Anyway, let's quickly do this because we only have 15 minutes before Marcus has to go.
Oh yeah.
So let's quickly do this. So I might change it slightly just to make it easier on time. I was gonna do a drawing round, but we probably won't have enough time to do that. So we're gonna do another speech round.
Oh, drawing room. That's fun.
Wait, do we want to do a drawing round? Marcus, do you have enough time to do a
Wait,
drawing
it's
round?
fine. You can do.
I probably could, but
I'm not gonna.
I
I'll
just-
do a pitch
I-
it one then. Okay, so
Hooray.
for the final bonus round, it's a 3-parter. So you are going to come up with your own Kamen Riders for us to judge. So I'm going to give you a couple minutes to come up with the name and the suit. I'm going to ask for character traits. Is he really annoying? Is he really happy or sad? And what is the theme? What is the plot? Where are we in the world? So that's your 3 questions. The name and the look of the Kamen Rider. Actually, no, we'll do a bit different. We're going to have the name of the Kamen Rider, the look of the Kamen Rider. That guy, thanks so much for subscribing. So, name of the Kamen Rider, the look of the Kamen Rider, and the theme of the Kamen Rider. Those are the 3 questions I'm asking you. So, I'm going to give you a timer of 1 minute. I get to use my timer! Yes! There we go. The thing still doesn't work for you. I'm going to quickly do that now.
Does this have to do with the season we're talking about?
No, this is completely different now.
Oh, dang it.
I get bonus points if it is.
Say again?
I get bonus points if I make it related to this
No,
season.
this is completely different. I was going to ask you to draw it because I thought it would be funny to make you draw them. Okay, I've now fixed you, Thomas. There you go. You are now fixed.
Hey.
And I'm going to also fix Marcus as well. There you go, Thomas.
Don't
Marcus.
sound right.
What do you mean?
What did you say?
I just fixed you. I guess that sounds a bit
No,
weird.
what did Marcus say?
20 seconds! 20
Alright,
seconds!
I haven't even... Wait.
You had 20 seconds to think about it. No, you had a whole minute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool. I feel scared. Thomas is laughing. I'm worried. So let us start with player B this time. So we've got A, B, A, B. Marcus, can I have your... What was it? The name of your Kamen Rider.
Okay. Kamen Rider Tente. Or Kamen Rider Tente, which translates to Kamen Rider Detective.
Detective. Interesting. Okay. Can we have a gimmick for your Kamen Rider?
So, it's gonna sound weird. So imagine gun, but instead of like loading in bullets, you load in the the gimmick for it, which I guess might as well be bullets.
Okay.
I'm gonna say bullets.
Bullets. So
That's
we
the
got Tentai Detective. Its theme is bullets. Oh, I've mixed up. What was it? It was suit. Oh, what does the suit look like?
So I imagine it pretty much like how Double's his sketch would be, also following Wizard's lead, where it would have like a trench coat, but it would be like an actual overcoat, like an actual trench coat, and his undersuit would probably be like more like a police officer, blue or something, and I'm
Okay.
not good at that stuff. So
No. What do we think about that, guys, in chat? Kamen Rider Tentai with a bullets theme
Is it
and trench
just
coat.
Vulcan? Kamen Rider Vulcan? Oh, that nerd.
Oh damn! I didn't realize. No wait, no. That's different.
He's
but-
blue. He's a police officer.
I kind of had this idea, like even before that, where okay, this is gonna sound weird, but I've always imagined this like really scientific Kamen Rider, like the sci-fi Kamen Rider, where he would like have to like the more I explain this, the more it's just So okay, I imagine the Henshin sequence would be super cool, where he would be like, I can't even say it, or else Thomas is gonna be like, "That's just
Like-
Vulcan."
Okay, shall we go over to Thomas's Kamen Rider, and we'll come
wanna
back
hear
to
more,
this.
more.
We'll come back to Kamen Rider Tentai when we have to do the
Never
voting.
mind.
Good.
F you, Thomas.
Thomas, can we have your Kamen Rider name then, please?
I'll just send a picture.
Oh, we're getting
Oh,
pictures?
you have this stuff?
No, I
Well,
drew
that's-
this just now. That's why.
Oh. I hate you.
She said open up paint. I opened up paint.
I'm gonna get this. Can I show it, please? Can I show
Yeah,
this?
that's why I said.
Oh my gosh.
The
Okay,
reason
guys.
I was worried about the times because I realized I took too long just writing the name in Microsoft Paint. So
Okay, guys. I actually have a full-on thing for this. Are you ready? There we go. We have an art place. Hence why I wanted to do the art thing. So we got Kamen Rider Veggie. I see. Okay, Kamen Rider Veggie.
this is a rival in the world of Gaim. Many years
Interesting.
after shows ended, no one has Zengoku drivers anymore. No one has energy drivers anymore.
Okay.
There's one guy who wasn't in Awame during the whole happenings of Gaim, but he heard about it. He goes to Zawame and he starts investigating, and he realizes everyone's covering it up. He's like, I want to participate. So he starts engineering his own Zengoku driver system,
Mm-hmm.
just essentially still just a Zengoku driver, but instead of using fruit padlocks, he uses vegetable padlocks.
Ah,
So,
interesting. Okay.
He starts working on those, and they're like artificial ones because there are no Helheim fruits and stuff like that. And he starts just trying to be like a common rider for fun, you know, haha, look at me, I'm a rider. Kind of like Koto was in the beginning of Gaim. But then, somehow bad guys appear. I haven't worked that part out yet.
Okay, so we got.
What?
And then keep going. Sorry.
Okay. And then by working on that, it unlocks the Helheim forest again, like opens or something. So now new vests are attacking. So now he's the only one who can defend his city as Kamen Rider Veggie with the powers of veggie padlocks, vegetable padlocks.
Okay.
So this is his base form, or he uses a carrot. This is his
Okay.
base form. But
So-
it's supposed to be like, you know, the carrot. It works like the Gaim armor, where it latches onto their bodies and stuff. But because of how the shape differently, so carrot, you know, it like opens up first, kind of like Kachidoki, like opens up a bit first, and then it lands on the time or whatever. His base form's
Okay.
kind of like on the level of Kachidoki, where the carrot opens up, creates like skirt armor, and then
Oh, okay. Wow.
That's not.
So we got
Oh.
Kamen Rider Veggie, which is carrot themed.
his base form.
And-
Still use other.
He's as a base form, yeah. And then
Right.
it's like, what was the suit again? Just give me a basic look at the the thing again.
It's like think Gaim, but instead of an orange,
It's a
like
carrot.
Kachidoki, but it's a carrot. He has a little
Ah,
carrot top. He has
Okay.
trench
so-
coat, but it's made out of a carrot. It opens
So-
up and lands on him like that.
Cool. Quickly, we have Kamen Rider Tentai, that's bullet themed and trench coat, or we have Kamen Rider Veggie, that's carrot themed. That looks like Gaim in the same area. So we're gonna quickly do this. Who's going to win? Who is gonna win? Kamen Rider Tentai or Kamen Rider Veggie? Just for the name. We're looking at the name only. Go, guys. Go.
Putting on my socks.
You weren't having any socks on?
He can't
What?
vote without his socks.
He has to have the socks on. Okay, so how are we doing? Tentai is doing pretty well. Veggie, not so much.
I do want to explain. Yes, I like I said, I thought of this way before 01 happened, but I thought it'd be super cool if a writer had to be like authorized, and then Vulcan happened, and I thought it'd be awesome if he'd be like, hey, base, authorize me now, and they're like, okay, authorization on, and so then he does like his Henshin thing. He goes like this, and that activates like a satellite thing, and like a big old like machine just drops on him.
Oh.
And then it like opens up slowly, and like steam comes out, and that's when you see him in his suit, and that's how I always imagined it. But then 01 happened, and now everything I
It's
said about
01.
it is basically.
Okay, so
It's actually amazing how you like the authorization, the satellite
Yeah,
of the
I
rider.
know.
The way he even shoots up, I mean, that's not like a.
Kamen Rider Veggie has won by only a couple percent. So Veggie,
Oh.
well done. Okay, so we're gonna quickly go over to again another poll. 4. Is it going to be bullet or carrot? Yes.
Okay.
For the gimmick, let's see who wins this one. Again, a minute, guys. Come on. That might be an easy.
A bullet, by the way.
You can
That's a
eat
good
a
point.
It's not good for your
Oh.
digestive system.
I think there was a guy, like, I think I read this article online. It's online, so it might not even be true. But there was a guy who only ate metal. He did not eat anything else.
I can confirm that's true. That's about me.
Really? Can you only eat that? Damn. Cool. Kamen Rider bullet.
Because you have to do the Don Momotaro pose.
Tomomoto.
The gun, like.
Yeah.
Oh, like this.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
I love
There you
this.
go.
Okay, so 10 seconds. 10 seconds. So Bullet is winning so far. Oh no.
Festival. Yeah.
And so that goes to Bullet.
Let's go.
So we're at 3-2 at the moment. So if you win the next round, Marcus, it's a tie. I really didn't think this through. Okay, again, one more. Who will win? Trenchcoat. Or what was it again? Just Carrot Head. Carrot Head.
Alright. He has a
and-
trench coat
and-
too. I mean, you can put carrot, but I do want to point out for chat, he does also have a trench coat.
Trench coat. Okay, so trench coat or Carrot Head trench coat.
There you go.
This is the last point, guys. Come on. Who's going to win the first ever Tokusatsu Showdown? You
I think
have...
in case of a tie, we should do our OC Henshin like pose.
Oh,
thing.
okay. Interesting. I was just going to say rock, paper, scissors, but that works as well. I was thinking more for time for you, though. That's the only thing. So...
Yeah.
I think we have
It's
to do
okay.
this again. I'm going to demand that we do this again, and I want to see both of them drawn
Man,
out.
whoa.
I want to see you guys draw these Kamen Riders out. That's my main thing.
And
I can't draw. You saw that was my artistic ability.
I love it though. That's the whole point. I love this. I want to see more. I love it when people
See,
try and draw. I love it.
the main thing with me is that I can think of ideas. I just can't think of like an actual like visual to it. You know.
Yeah.
Kamen
Okay.
Rider Vulcan in a trench
I hate you.
coat.
10 seconds. Cool. How are we doing, guys? Oh, it's so close again. Everyone's being really close together this time. Cool. That is end.
These are actually evenly matched.
What?
What? 50-50. I'm gonna put that down. So I'm gonna give each of you half a point.
Well, that still means Thomas wins. I think
That
he has more.
means Thomas has won. How do you feel, Thomas? Thomas, well done. Woo!
Wow, you had this ready?
I had this ready. I had it all planned out. I was ready for this. And now, Thomas, you are now on the leaderboard. Well done. You're on the leaderboard. How
Hooray.
do you have anything to say to oh, it's Thomas has disappeared. Why has this happened?
I'm
Thomas, where are you? Thomas, where are you? You're down
Where
here.
am I going?
I don't know why it's done this. Why?
Oh.
I think I found Thomas. Okay, Thomas,
Congrats,
there you
Thomas.
go. Do you have anything to say
I'd like
to
to-
Mark?
I'd like to thank my family for supporting me through this. Wait, I need like a trophy thing.
Do you actually have a
I'd
trophy?
like to have. I'd like to thank my family and all my friends that have supported me from this.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to thank Marcos for Marcos the Ornac specifically.
Oh, I
for,
see.
Making everything wrong with Kyoryuger the movie. Just because that's like a random everything wrong with that I remember. don't know what else. I'd like to thank Kezza for setting this up and for allowing me to defeat Marcos in
You're
glorious
welcome.
combat.
You're welcome.
I'd like to thank Marcos again. This Marcos, not Marcus Yornak, for doing the Dawn Brothers pose with the gun, because I thought that was fun. And I'd also
Nice.
like to thank chat for being here. Hi chat. Make sure you sub to Kezza.
Aw, thank
Yes.
Actually,
you.
yeah, I'm not thanking any of you unless you sub. I take it back.
No, it's
Sub or else,
fine.
no, thank you.
It's fine.
No, no.
It's
And
fine.
then thank you. I'll be out. Bye. Thank you.
No worries. Thank you. Marcus, do you have anything else to say, or are you done with this?
I'm looking up Don Momotaro's pose because I want to do it. Okay,
You did it.
Like,
It's-
this. But he has like a specific like pose to it, you know. I think he
I don't
goes
know,
like.
he does like 500 poses. It's fine.
I was gonna say, as many. Hey!
You
Like
did that,
that.
yeah.
Wait,
But I was sitting.
I just realized something.
I
I
got the idea.
Why is it Marcus? Why is Marcus always the one that's up on his feet doing a Fortnite dance or a pose or something? It's always you that's up
So,
on your feet.
Marcos D.
Anyway,
I like standing.
Like,
M.
he's always standing in his videos.
Anyway,
Yeah.
guys, I'm going to say please subscribe to Marcus and Thomas. I'm putting their things in chat. I'm assuming you're already subscribed to them because I'm just a babe. I'm the small one here, and these guys have been very nice to me over the last couple months. And thank you guys for joining Tokusatsu Showdown for the first time. I really appreciate it. We're probably going to end stream here, so I guess bye, guys. Anything else you want to say
Thank you,
before?
Kezza.
No
Thank you.
worries.
Thank you. Thank you.
No worries. Thanks so much, guys, and I'll see you whenever we're streaming next, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, bye.
Tomorrow. They can't see us anymore.
Well, they can. Well, they can't.
Oh.
They can hear you, but they can't see you.
I know. Bye. I went to wait. I was like, wait.
How was that then? I'm still leaving us up because
That's
it's fun, just to hear like the last bits of chatting, and then I'll turn it off in a second.
Blah, 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 blah.
I got to
Snapchat.
get to work.
Okay, if you have to go, you have to go. I'll chat to you later. Bye.
Good night, every pony.
Every pony?
Oh, Kezza does not know my pony thing?
No.
Wow.
Okay, give me a
It's
second.
been too long.